And now to the latest on coronavirus and the impact on Indiana. The state health department just released their report for today. They say 14 more people have died of COVID-19 in Indiana, and 492 more Hoosiers are confirmed to have the virus. That adds to the more than 28,000 who have or who have had the coronavirus. So far, more than 1,600 people have died in our state. Testing sites set up across the state mean more people are getting tested. In fact, more than 183,000 Hoosiers have been tested so far. The governor and state health officials will hold their briefing today at 2:30. You can watch it live right here on Channel 13. And starting today, public libraries in Marion County are open for the first time in weeks, but only for curbside service. The buildings will stay closed. We stopped by the Glendale branch this morning. They are taking phone-in reservations only. Also, first-time book drops are open. And more than 325,000 materials are still checked out in Marion County. That's because the libraries, of course, have been closed since March 15th. And more changes coming to Marion County this week. Starting Friday, the county will move into stage 2. That's allowing restaurants to open with outdoor dining only and at 50% capacity. Right now, the city is looking at letting them add outdoor seating by using sidewalks, parking spaces, and perhaps even shutting down roads so they can set up dining there. A Southside barber has changed his mind and says he isn't opening his shop today after all. He had been planning to reopen in defiance of county orders. Jason Hicks owns Downtown's barber shop on Emerson. On Friday, he told 13 News he was ready to open despite Marion County orders to keep personal service shops closed. Well, in fear that his clients would go out of county to get their haircuts, he really wanted to reopen. But since then, Hicks says he received a call from local authorities telling him that opening could risk his business and even his barber license. Hicks now says he will not open today and plans to wait until June 1st when the order is expected to be lifted. And as states, including Indiana, reopen, we could still have several more months of coronavirus concern. An Indiana company is working to make sure hospitals nationwide are prepared regardless of what happens. Richmond-based CIT is making portable hospital beds for direct supply. These versatile beds save space, and they also help with the overflow patients during a shortage of regular hospital beds nationwide. A team of nearly a dozen workers in Wayne County has been making hundreds of beds.
They were very excited that they were able to contribute to the needs of people out there that didn't have a place to recover necessarily in either a hospital or a COVID-19 center or something like that. Now they've got somewhere to be comfortable.
Now, normally it takes up to 3 months for a new product to be designed, tested, and then manufactured. CIT hustled to do this, making them available in just 2 weeks. Well, state leaders are dealing with thousands of stay-at-home order enforcements. So here's a breakdown of the numbers. So far, there has been more than 1,500 complaints, but a majority of them were considered unfounded. The state's Alcohol and Tobacco Commission is in charge of enforcing it. They did issue 140 verbal warnings and 1 cease and desist letter.